add Pete.
Hey guys, how you doing?
How are you?
I am a little under the weather tonight, so Glenn's going to do a lot of the talking, and we are also going to have Pete Delmonico join us tonight.
From San Diego. He's a big prover.
So just want to see if everybody catches us on.
Give it a couple of minutes. We'll see where we're at. I'm trying to find the line myself. Where is it? Are we on?
It says live, yeah.
Okay. I see two people on. We're going to bring Pete in a minute. I just want to get started because we're getting ready to start our 60-hour water wash, our Keto Reboot tomorrow. At midnight we start, and from there forth we're doing 60 hours, along with some products from Keto OS, Improve It. And it should be, we wanted to do it last month. They did their first one. It was launched in Boca Raton at Epic, at one of our big shindigs that we have every year. And unfortunately, we were on a cruise, and there's no way we're going on a 60-hour water wash when we have all that kind of food and alcoholic beverages. And
We don't want to fail.
yeah, we didn't want to fail. We would have failed. I would have not survived. But this time, it's starting every month on the 11th or around the 11th on a Sunday. We do it as a community. I think there's a few thousand people doing it together.
Oh, there's like mega people in the community.
I'm not quite sure the amount of number, but I know there's 18,000 people in the group for the community. And as a community, it gives you a little bit of moral support. Any questions while you're doing a 60-hour reboot or water wash, you can, give your questions in there. It should be an interesting process. I'm scared to death to go without food for 60 hours. Now, I'm working tomorrow night, Monday night, Tuesday night at Stony Brook Hospital, and then I'm working during the day. So I'm going to be going all that time doing double shifts with just some bone broth, some Keto Calm tea before bed, some Max Therapeutic Keto OS, and what is it? Oh, our newest Signal OS. All of this is designed to do DNA repair, to reboot your system into going into ketosis, to flush out all the toxic stuff that you have in your system. And believe me, during that 60 hours, you're going to see things transform in your body. Some you might not want to see.
That come out.
Some you want to see.
So they say. I don't know.
So they say.
We will find out. Pete had done it last month. He did really, really well. And he actually, I believe, went an extra day. So we're going to bring Pete on. I'm just going to make sure he's on. And this way he can explain a little bit more about the reboot and his knowledge.
Yeah, I can't. Oh, here we are. There we go.
Do you see Pete on?
Hey, Pete, we see you on. We're going to pull you. Yeah, he's on. Pete's watching. We have two people on. Really like to have people out. If you want to share this out, I'm going to go share it out.
Yeah, guys, we're actually going to be giving away a couple of experience packs for every 50 shares. So share it on your timeline. You can share it in groups. As long as it's public, we'll be able to see the shares, and we'll be able to see you. And then this way, we'll be able to give away some of these experience packs, and you can try the product as well. So let me just see if I can pull Pete in.
Just before we pull Pete in, for those who are watching the recap of this while we're not live, this is also a tool for you to maybe be interested in coming aboard for the next month's reboot. Now what happens is they offer it and it sells out quickly. So if you're interested for next month, you got to climb on board. We'll help you with any questions or how to get the product for next month's reboot. You can do it on your own. It's always good to have the moral support of a group or a big group of people doing it, but we're more than willing to help you in any way. We're bringing.
And I actually, guys, have a running list on my desk. So if you definitely want to jump on the reboot, just please let me know as well, and I can add you to the list. Whoop! There he is.
Hey, Pete.
Hey,
Hey,
Pete.
gotta
How are
have your
you?
phone sideways to go live.
That's it.
Remember that.
You don't want to be like Mr. Underwood, where he's upside down on the line.
That's right. That's right. He's even awesome upside down.
That's right. Well, you know, we have to kid him about that. He's a little technologically inclined there.
That's right. So we're talking about some rebooting.
Yes, we're talking about the reboot, and we know you did it last month, and are you doing it this weekend also?
You bet.
1,000,000%. I did it, I think 3 or 5 times. Hey, Jason, I did it 3 or 5 times before, when it wasn't, when we didn't have the bone broth, so it was, more like a fast. Now it's much, much easier because you have the bone broth that has protein in it. You got the Signal OS, you've got the Keto Calm. I had done it when we were just doing it with ketones a couple of times, and it was fine. I mean, it's all in your head. I've gone 30 days without food before, so this is really only 2 days. Yeah, this is just really 2 days. You take the tea, you drink, you take your Signal OS, you go to bed. So your first 12 hours, 8 or 12 hours, you're sleeping, and then also the last day you're sleeping too. So it's really just 2 days. Feels really amazing. It's a great way to detox, great way to just get a little jump start, great way to, lose a few pounds and just feel clear-headed. And, I highly recommend it. And, I think people are going to be doing it every month. There's people that can't even wait. We've had some people on our team that wanted to do it before even the 11th because they just can't wait to do it. So it's a great feeling. We got, everybody feels great when they take ketones. I mean, there's no question about it. It just, it literally can make you smile sometimes. But, now we've got the new flavor for, I traded somebody because mine hasn't gotten here yet. We got the new March, the March St. Patty's flavor, the mint. This is still my favorite, the Splash.
I like this.
We've got the Heart Tart from Valentine's Day that we still have, which everybody loves. Then we have the Purple Rain from the last event. So really, the only thing that, was ever a challenge was people wanted more flavors. And now we've got, I don't know, like 10 or 12 different flavors. So, everybody can find a flavor they fall in love with. And the idea of having a flavor you love is that you'll drink it every day, to develop that habit. You only have to drink it once a day on an empty stomach. You feel amazing. And that's it. You don't have to stress over what you eat or whatever. Of course, we've got, great suggestions if people want to learn some better habits of how to eat and things like that. All that information's free and available all the time. But, the best thing you can do is just get into a habit of drinking your ketones every day. Give your body a break from glucose. Give your body a break from sugar. And, your body will do amazing things if it gets a chance. If you're constantly bombarding it with sugar and all the food you consume turns into sugar, glucose, then you're never really, accessing that second fuel, which is really a much better fuel. And, everybody deserves to be in ketosis a little bit just to see how you feel. Sorry. And just to, if it's much better state for you to be in, your body will know, and, you're going to want to access that more and more. So it's just a shame most people never really experience ketosis at all because it's very difficult to do through eating alone. And that's why our product's so important. Go ahead, Glenn.
Well, one of the things I wanted to mention for somebody that's new to Keto OS or the proven products is this Keto Reboot is a great way to get introduced into ketosis. And it gives you that fresh start, maybe the incentive to continue on the path of taking Keto OS on a daily basis and really feel the transformation that it does to your body.
Exactly. And we've got keto, we've got cream for your coffee, make your coffee healthy. We've got Keto Calm tea to help you sleep at night. Now we have the bone broth coming out, which is, a little bit more substance, a little bit of protein, a little bit more food, give you a little bit more of a full feeling. And then we have the Keto OS pills, which, literally can lengthen your DNA and your telomeres and improve your DNA, lengthen your telomeres, and do a whole bunch of cool stuff, help the uptake of the ketones and stuff like that. And that's just a little pill you take with water. So, Yeah, we're really, I mean, what we're doing is we're giving people literally the ability to be in ketosis 24 hours a day. You know, whenever you feel like, you know, you wanna feel the benefit of the ketones, you can drink the tea at night, you can drink the broth in the afternoon, you can drink a non-caffeine, you know, in the late in the afternoon and not get jittery. We have everything we make, you know, ultimately will be caffeine or no caffeine. And then in the morning, you know, some people don't want to drink coffee anymore. They can drink the ketones. Other people still enjoy their coffee. They can drink our cream in it, and really just give people the ability to be in ketosis whenever they want. And you know, some people are super exhausted in the afternoon after they put in, you know, a few hours of work. Other people are real sluggish early evening. You know, some people can't get their day started without a little boost. And you know, irrespective of who you are, there's a product out there, a flavor out there, a caffeine or no caffeine out there that can help you, you know, get into ketosis and feel the amazing benefits of it. You know,
one of the things that we've been asked in the past is there's other products on the market that supposedly create the same environment, but we know where Prove It stands, and you know, just I want you to just reiterate where the company is and where they're heading, and just the whole aspect of the company. We were at you know, that convention in Florida at Epic. And we know how the company is really moving forward to the extreme end. So
absolutely, the last event was literally at the Waldorf Astoria in Boca Raton. It was one of the most beautiful hotels in the world, and you know, that's just where Prove It's headed. You know, more, you know, just more benefits, more you know, more tools for us. You know, better locations where we can. Hey, Bill. Where we can, you know, hook up and connect with each other. The one before that was at the beautiful Gaylord Texan, which is literally like being in an amusement park. And so the events are a lot of fun. You can learn a lot. You know, the product is absolutely amazing. We created the category for this, so there really isn't any competition. And, you know, we welcome other keto ideas and things like that. Sadly, most of the things that say keto aren't really keto. You know, we created this category, and you know, it was almost 3 years ago that I started drinking the product, and you know, can't live without it. There was a couple times where we sold so much that we were even out of it, and it was horrible, and you know, never want to go through that again. And it's just, you know, I wouldn't trade what I do for all the money in the world for anything. I mean, I absolutely think that, you know, the culture, you know, the creativity that went behind this product, the amazing events, the amazing people, you know, being able to be free and just, you know, travel the world, do whatever you want, work from wherever you want, when you want, you know, it's absolutely priceless. I wouldn't trade that for anything. And, you know, I've been going on almost 20 years now where I've just done whatever I wanted every day. And Prove It is the epitome of everything I ever wanted, because you can't really create a lot of culture on your own. You can't, you know, I'm not that organized. I'm not that smart, frankly, that I could create all these amazing ideas and all these amazing products. You need scientists, you need athletes, you need a lot of money, you need a lot of resources. And, you know, frankly, Brian and, you know, the people that he knows and the people that have supported us have those things. And, you know, I could not wait to work with the people on our team, Michael and Brian again. I had met them about 2 years before Prove It. And I absolutely, you know, I just missed working with them. I never want to be part of another organization or anything like that. I love the way these guys work. These guys make me want more. They kick my butt. They outwork us all. And you know, they're just amazing leaders. So Brian's like Walt Disney, you know. I feel like we work for Walt Disney of 2018 because he's such an amazing visionary and such a, you know, just such a giving person. And, you know, they just had their LCD. I unfortunately had a ski trip plan, but they just had their leadership academy for people that want to take it to the next level. We have events that have nothing to do with the business called, you know, the first part of the keto event, the more, and the, you know, with Keto Clarity, we have Surge. Now we have all these different little things that are local and, you know, online and stuff like that. So really whatever you want to do, if you want to be someone that sits behind a computer and, you know, builds a big business and enjoys our product, you can do that. If you're somebody who wants to get out there and meet people every day and host people and travel around, you can do that. And it's just, you know, it's all up to you. We have a kid that he tricked out one of those Mercedes vans, Ethan, and he travels all over the world. He's in his mid-20s, killing it, and it's happy as can be. So really, it's whatever floats your boat. I like a little bit of everything. I love to work online. I love to go out and meet people. After this live, I'm going to go down to a restaurant and meet a few people that were interested in ketones and help my friend out. My friend, ran into them today, and we're all here for each other. It's one big family. It really doesn't matter. Some people that help me have nothing to do with me, business-wise. They're just friends I met in Prove It, and vice versa, and things like that. So it's great.
Even if the company only had the one product that they originally came out with, they would be tearing the market up just from the results from it. But I'm so glad they came out with the other products.
We have something for everyone, really, and the flavors are just I don't even know what to pick anymore.
Yeah, right. They keep getting, honestly, they really keep getting better. This one's like an infused water with grapefruit lemonade, grapefruit watermelon. This one really can appeal to someone's sweet tooth. People that love grape would love this. People love, the Girl Scout mint cookies would love this. It's everything.
Like on a detour because of the weather here. I'm not getting it till Monday. I was supposed to get it Friday. The thin mint.
Well, you didn't get as much snow as everybody thought, right?
No.
I know, but actually it was really poor conditions. I mean, there was accidents all over the place because it was ice. So. Oh,
jeez. Well, everybody be careful on the East Coast. Yeah, I mean, this company is a dream come true. I love it. I lost a bunch of weight on the orange. Glenn's right. If we only had the orange, which is all we had in one video when we started, that would be fine. But, these guys are innovators. These guys are, entrepreneurs. They're visionaries. And, we have a lab literally devoted to, making it. And we're able to get people in ketosis faster. We came out with the product that, the seals and the government worked on. We made it taste better. Then we came out with a max version, which put us in ketosis faster, tasted a little bit better. You didn't need as much, and then we've come out with now the amped version, which is even faster and higher uptake and more ketones and different stuff like that. And like I said, now you can drink ketones at night before bed. You can drink the bone broth. You can take the Signal OS pills to help the uptake and help repair DNA and lengthen telomeres, which people have been working on for many years. You can drink our functional fat creamer to make any cup of coffee healthy. You choose the coffee. Man, the last thing I would want to do is try to break people's habits. People have habits. They like their Starbucks. They like their Dunkin' Donuts. They like whatever. All we're asking you to do is enjoy the same exact coffee you love now, but put our creamer in it and turn it into like a bulletproof coffee. Make it really, really healthy. A native coffee, we want to call it. So, because I like ours better than that. What's up, Rich? So it's been absolutely a blast. I mean, we're just getting started, and people that want to feel better, lose weight, got inflammation. We don't make medical claims, but it really helps people feel a lot better about some of the conditions out there. And really, it's just a really good brain fuel. This is the only thing you can consume besides sugar, besides glucose. This is the only thing your body can use as a fuel source besides glucose. So, everybody knows sugar is bad for you. Everybody knows sugar brings you up and crashes you out. And, you deserve to try the other fuel that's out there. And once you do, I know I fell in love with it. Most people do. Then you're going to want to experience that more and more. People that go out and can drink alcohol on a Friday night, try a keto the next morning and watch that hangover disappear. People that are, going to go to the gym, or they're going to go try to do a marathon or whatever. People that are, just run down in the afternoon, try a keto and watch how it, it'll just make things easier for you. So it's just an amazing, amazing product. It's all based in science. It's, and, honestly, the product. Oh, nice. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I love this shirt.
Let's go.
I love the shirt. So yeah, the new box has the. Go ahead, Smitty.
This was the award.
Oh my God, that's awesome. Melanie was the #1 consumer to distributor, customer to distributor person in the whole company, meaning that she did a really great job of getting people to consistently take the product to the point where they wanted to tell other people about it and be part of what we're doing. So you can be a customer, never join anything, never pay anything, and refer two people. You get your product for free. And then when you get beyond that, and more people are asking and stuff like that, we can show you how to add some extra money, get your car paid for, go get a new car, to the point where people make into the millions of dollars a year at our company and our team and in our environment. So really the sky's the limit. But I love how the Facebook group's on there. You're going to have 40, 50,000 people doing it with you, the reboot, for support.
So cool.
I felt so good last time I went an extra day. I loved it when it was just ketones. Now we have the Keto Calm, the Better Broth, 2 different flavors. We've got a couple different Keto OS, caffeine and no caffeine, the Signal OS pills, and we all have each other and stuff like that. And it's just, everybody should give their body a little break, man, a little break from food, a little break from sugar, a little break from everything.
Did you run into any walls while you were doing that 60 hours, 72 hours, however long? Did you run into any walls, or did you just, I know it's not a smooth sail, but it's, there's got to be something you noticed different.
I mean, I had done it, like I said, without the reboot, and it wasn't so bad. But, just make sure you eat, the day, like tomorrow, make sure you eat during the day. You don't start, don't get a head start on it. And just go to bed normally. You're going to drink your tea, take your pill, go to bed. It's just like any other night, no difference. You wake up the next day and you're going to drink your ketones just like normal. You're going to take your pill. You're going to have some broth in the afternoon. The broth is really going to help bridge the gap of not eating because it's got protein in it and it is filling. It tastes like chicken noodle soup broth. It's freaking delicious. The sage and oh my God, it's so good. And then at night we've got and then at night we got the caramel apple broth. So you have a different broth. You can try different ketones if you want. A lot of people are doing the raspberry lemonade as their staple. And then you can drink the keto. We also have 2 different flavors of the tea. So you don't have to drink the chocolate tea. You can do the caramel apple tea as well. And, it's actually really, really easy. I didn't find any problem with it. Really any problem you have is all in your head anyway, because people can go a ridiculous amount of time without any food. And, it's just us believing something that's not true. When you don't eat, your body gets power. You're spending about 40% of your energy on digestion. So when you don't do that, your body has, all this energy to go and heal things and just look at other things, and white blood cells go to different places and your head gets really clear. And, some people really have a revelation when they're on the reboot. They feel unlike they've ever felt before. And, and it's also a really, really good way to jumpstart into a good habit. So say you want to lose 20 pounds. You do the reboot and you lose 3 or 4 pounds the first couple of days. You're off to a great head start. And then all I would do is just drink your ketones every day. Try to eat a little bit better. Maybe don't eat bread, or pick something that makes you feel sluggish. And don't eat that for a couple weeks, and see how you feel. And before you know it, you really won't even think about that food anymore. When I used to fast, a couple of things like I never wanted to do. I never wanted to eat hot dogs again. I never wanted to drink milk again. I just, for whatever reason, I did a little fast, and it just, I knew those things were making me fat. I knew they really weren't good for me, and I didn't miss them, and I just put it behind me, never ate them again. So, it could create a whole bunch of cool new habits, but just know that you don't have to do anything different with Keto OS. It's still going to work. It's still going to help your body. It's still going to give you that ultimate fuel. But if you want to take a few suggestions, you want to learn a few things about nutrition and stuff like that. We also have the Ketogenic Bible that's out on Amazon, bestseller. And, this is always going to be the category king. We created this category. We don't compete with anybody. We're way ahead of everybody in research and stuff like that, and funding and everything. And you want to stick with the best. Just like, you can shop anywhere, but most people shop at Amazon. You can save money at most stores, but most people go to Walmart if they really want to save money. You can get probably a private car or whatever, but most people like Uber. If people go to a foreign city and they want to stay in a nice place, they're probably going to use Airbnb. So, why not stick with the category king, stick with the best thing that's out there, which, Prove It and Keto OS is absolutely the top that you could choose if you do want to, start consuming ketones and stuff like that. But
no other product like it, no other environment like it.
It's really amazing. It's actually amazing for us too, because, you know, watching people change their lives all the time and the messages we get, that's the fulfillment for me. As you know, I love to, you know, see that. And when people are in such bad and poor health or whatever, that you can change it around for them, that's more than enough. That really is.
Yep.
That's more
Yeah,
fulfillment.
exactly. And you know, the important thing is, are you happy? You know, and if you're not happy, you know, do you have a plan to get happy? And if you don't really have a plan to get happy, then Melanie and Glenn can definitely show you one. And it doesn't matter if you have a job, and you know, we just want people to love what they do and you know, love how they feel. And if you don't, you know, if you don't like what you're doing and you don't like how you feel, then you know, hit these guys up or whoever sent this you know, live to you, and you know, just try it, man. You know, see how you feel, and if you're not, like I said, if you don't really like what you do, then you know, maybe you can, you know, work with us part time or kind of look at what we're doing, or even get in this industry and you know, find something you can be really passionate about, because it's a great industry and it, you know, it's providing a lot. I mean, a lot of people in this country, you know, because of the job market and the way the world's changed, you know, they really, you know, you know, without this, they would be in deep doo-doo, put it that way. So I personally can't sit on the freeway. And I mean, I live in California. I could not sit in traffic every single day. And, you know, and I've had jobs I loved and stuff like that. But, you know, for me, this is a dream come true, because I can't deal with traffic congestion and, you know, somebody telling me when to go to lunch and stuff. You know, I
Lydia
can't
just
be.
made it on
Yeah.
Pete. This
I'm
is
too
this
old to
was
be
the
told what to do. Go ahead. What'd you say?
Lydia just made it on. She was just the customer that just made that purchase.
Oh, okay.
So she was looking for us. She finally got on.
Hey, Lydia.
Hey, Lydia.
Thank you for your purchase. You're really this is a community unlike anybody else's, and we're always here to support you. We have a big upline and downline with the great support system here.
There's
And
Pam
Pete,
that's lost a whole bunch. Hey, Lydia, this Pam that just joined us lost, I don't want to say, but it was an exorbitant amount of weight. She feels great, and her son feels great. He actually put on muscle. So you don't have to lose weight on Keto OS. You could actually put on muscle if you need to. It kind of helps you with homeostasis more than, you know, specifically weight loss or weight gain or anything like that. And we got all the, you know, we got Mr. Universe that takes it. We've got the UFC guys. We got football teams, baseball players, famous people. People just love it. Ketones are here to stay. They're based in science. We're not going to find a miracle new way to eat. There's only 3 nutrients, you know, carbs, fats, and proteins. I mean, we're not going to find all 130 pounds, Camo. Wow. We're not going to find a new way to eat all of a sudden. I mean, we know about all of them. There's only 3 things. So, you know, this is all the benefit of not eating carbs and sugar without all the abuse. And frankly, there's a lot of people out there, you know, maybe older people and things like that. And by the way, older people need ketones more than anybody. But, you know, there's some people out there that just can't do the diet. They can't eat a lot of fat. They can't eat, you know, they can't do it. So that's why I think the ketones, the ketones are extremely important for people that just can't make huge dietary changes. And, you know, you get the exact same benefit without any of the, you know, the abuse and the stress and stuff of eating a certain way. So, you know, it's just perfect.
Guys, share this video out for your chance to, we're going to be giving away some experience packs for every 50 shares, so keep sharing.
That's it.
But yeah, we appreciate you coming on and giving a little of your own experience with this.
Does anybody have any questions at all about the product, about the company, about anything? We'd be more than happy to answer any questions.
Lots of delicious flavors to choose from.
Don't show that to Lydia. It was in the cart.
Yeah.
Lots of delicious flavors.
One of the things we want to remind people of, when they have a flash sale,
jump.
That's exactly what it means. It's up.
It's in a flash.
Yeah, the envy was gone. The envy was gone very, very quickly. You know, most things are. David gained 30 pounds of muscle. Wow. But you know, it isn't St. Patty's Day yet. So if you want the envy, they'll probably do another flash sale on that. You know, they're all good. So if you can't get one flavor for a couple weeks, don't stress over it. They're all good. There isn't any I don't like. If you like chocolate, we got 2 different chocolate ones. You can put it in almond milk if you want to make it even more creamy. You know, you can put the keto cream if you don't like coffee. You can put the keto cream with other things. There's some wild recipes out there, and I even tried raspberry lemonade with the cream, and it was delicious. So, you know, just find a couple things you like. You know, I want the MV Plus.
Yeah.
Find a couple flavors you like, and you know that way you will have no problem drinking it every day, and then you can dabble with other ones and stuff like that. For me, I could live on the Splash. I love the we have a 143 coconut oil. I like to put that in the Blue Ocean. You know, they're all amazing. Yeah, they're all amazing. That you can put that on salad.
Yeah, and you can mix some of the flavors too. Like Dr. Heather, I think her favorite is the orange and the raspberry lemonade. She mixes them together. I know Emily mixes a lot together. So, and they say that's good too, to mix them to change it up. You could also add LaCroix sparkling water. There's lots of recipes, guys.
Exactly. Just don't add sugar because we're trying to stay away from sugar for a little while. So,
No
and
sugar.
they're sweet too. I mean, this is as sweet as candy. I mean, it just is. I mean, it's just freaking delicious. This is very light. You know, this is like an infused water, very, very light. You know, if you want a strong, you know, like a grape flavor, this is really good. You know, there's something for everybody. So we're just sharing an idea. We don't even, you know, we're not trying to sell some big product line or anything. We just want people to be in ketosis. You know, it doesn't matter what flavor. They all do the same thing. They put you in ketosis. That's the idea. You know, this is really different than any other company out there. A lot of other companies out there are trying to sell, you know, a bunch of like toothpaste and you know, there's nothing wrong with that. It's not, it wouldn't be exciting for me. I want to do something great. I want to do something that's cutting edge. I want to do something that's, you know, really nobody else has, you know, experienced before. You know, almost everybody has not ever been in ketosis before. So when they get that feeling, that bit of euphoria, just that, oh my God. I mean, it literally has made me smile while I'm walking down the street before, because it's feeding your brain. Yeah, it's feeding your brain something that it hasn't really had. And, you know, the endorphins and stuff like that can kick in and really just, you know, just make you happy. So, you know, and that's not a medical claim, being happy, but it's an amazing experience. I just want everybody to experience it. If you don't like the way you feel, if you don't feel like you get benefits from it, no harm done. But, you know, everybody at least deserves to, you know, experience that, you know, like going to Europe. Like everybody should go to Europe once in their life, or, you know, whatever, you know, everybody should, you know, there's things in the world everybody should at least try, because you know, your life could become better by trying them, and you know, everybody deserves that. We only live once. So exactly, Lydia, no sugar. So I know I've developed a lot of good habits since being in keto, and I'm not perfect. I got you know, more to learn and more to do, but you know, it's just being around this community, just being around the people, the positive, the big family atmosphere we got, stuff like that. It makes people, you know, it just gives people really something that, you know, frankly, some people don't have an environment where people, you know, are nice to them, and they, you know, they pat them on the back and make them feel good. You know, they go to work and, you know, people are rotten, and, you know, sometimes people don't have a happy home life and stuff like that. And, you know, the Prove It community is a really happy, supportive, amazing place. So sometimes, you know, that's part of it too, you know. That's it. Just to reach over. So, all right, love you guys. Can't wait to see you again. We had a blast down in Boca. You guys just got back from a cruise, you know, and you know, there's a lot of cool things you can do. Yeah, if you're in this industry and you love it, there's a lot of cool stuff you can do. You know, I get to hang out with my wife every day. She's retired, and do fun stuff, and I wouldn't trade that for the world. So, just got back from a ski trip. You know, didn't have to work the whole time I was there. I mean, you know, because, you know, of the way the company's set up and everything like that, all the tools are done for you. You don't have to sit there and babysit people. You can just plug them into the right information and kind of, you know, go from there. So, all right.
All right. Thank you very much for coming on. And again, the pleasure. And thank you very much.
All right. Love you guys. See you in a bit.
All right. Take care.
So guys, I just want to reiterate though a little bit here. This is not a weight loss product, especially people that have turned in late. it was never meant to be a weight loss product, so I don't want people to pop in and think, okay, I don't have any weight to lose or whatever. It's not that. It's the health benefits of being in ketosis, okay? It's the mental clarity, it's the energy, the focus, less inflammation in your body. If you Google ketones, you'll see all the things that having ketones in your body and your body being in ketosis, it can do for you health-wise. Okay, so like Pete was saying, we have CrossFit on it, we have Mr. Universe on it. You have better, harder workouts at the gym. So please don't think it's a weight loss product. We have people, I have people on my team that lost over 100 pounds. They still take the product, even though they are their goal weight, but just because it makes them feel good and it keeps them on track. You don't have that brain fog anymore, and it's true. It's almost a mood enhancer. I was on the phone actually with Lydia, and I said to her, people are going to notice the difference in even your mood. So it's not even just the weight, it's not the inches, it's so much more. So
one of the things I want to mention also is I work at a hospital. I get to see a lot of things up close and personal, and some things in life you just can't prevent. You know, you don't know when things are going to come or when they're going to happen, but a lot of people that I do see that are sick and that are having physical issues and mental issues are due to their diet and the way they've taken care of themselves, and they end up in a hospital for something that they could have probably prevented.
Right, and sometimes it's actually too late, unfortunately.
And the young, I'm talking young people, older people, they can't get out of their own way because they've become obese, they've become just challenged in every direction, and we want to help people be better, and this is the whole basis of Prove It. If the company is specifically about being better, and we want to help people get well, we want to help people maintain that wellness, and we want to help people share it out to other people so that we can spread the word on it.
Teresa, yes, we do have, I can't make medical claims. You could always check with your healthcare provider as well. Just keep in mind, I will say some healthcare providers are old school, but if we have plenty of diabetics on the product, just we also want to make sure, which I'm sure your husband is going to the doctor, he checks himself, he should be fine, but you could always check if you'd like. And what he could do as well, start out slow. Everybody, like even if you, the first day, take a half a serving in the morning and then another half a serving in that afternoon. And you know, you just increase your dosage day by day. And I mean, everybody is just really...
I have the Keto OS Hacker's Guide, and one of the things it says here is to start slowly. And they recommend the half a serving of Keto OS because of the MCT oils in some of our products. Some of them doesn't have it.
Only
the orange
has
has
the
it.
MCT.
But this way, because it absorbs quickly into your system, and you may have a little gastrointestinal stuff going on, and there's other recommendations to help you with that as well. Hydrating is important, drinking
Lots
water.
of water.
Drink water before you take your ketones in the morning, and then take your ketones, and it'll help hydrate your system.
Listen, guys, you want to drink a lot of water anyway. You're actually supposed to drink half your body weight in water a day. Do you know that?
Yeah, right, good luck with that.
Well,
We're so terrible with it. I'm always dehydrated because I'm never thirsty. I drink a lot of coffee.
Yeah,
which is diuretic, and you know, God will know, I'm always thirsty.
But always drink plenty of water. You know, especially when you're on the ketones or whatever, it's just better to keep yourself hydrated and flush your body. Like we were saying, we're coming out with new products continually. So this company is just growing and growing. We are available right now in US, Canada, Australia. We just went globally in mainland China, Singapore, Macau.
I know.
I have to think.
a couple of places.
And one other place, but we're continually growing as well. I know a couple of people have reached out to me in other places. I am willing to ship it for the additional cost of shipping as well, to get the product to you if you'd like to try it until we get into your
hopefully
place
everywhere.
as well.
We'd love to spread the word everywhere. But also, as we're going to the 60-hour water wash, we'll try to do a couple of lives and let you know how we're doing. So that next month, when we do the next monthly with everybody else from the Prover community, you can join us and we'll do it again.
Yeah, we want to do more of these. It's really to get people a little bit more health conscious. We actually got to try this when we went to Epic, our event, and I am telling you, this is my favorite. It almost tastes like chicken soup to me, but even a little bit better. I loved it. Totally loved it. So I am definitely looking forward to this reboot. I think my body definitely needs it. It's, you know, this is the first time we're going to be trying the Signal OS.
Which is DNA Repair Enhancement. It helps you absorb the product better into your system. The Keto COMT. I'm going to tell you something. You want to get a good night's sleep and be in ketosis while you're sleeping?
I drank that and I was like, him and I drank the tea and I don't sleep well. I looked at him, I was like,
I sleep really good at night. I don't know if I get a good night's sleep, but I did sleep well on it.
Right.
I know who wouldn't want to be in fat burning mode while they're sleeping and getting a good night's sleep? Well, and also doing DNA repair while you're sleeping.
Well, that's what they say. They say that some people think that they did get a good night's sleep, but they're really not in that full sleep mode. So this will bring you down and bring your body so it can repair the brain as well. And
Lydia said that's the tea she was talking about. Lydia, you are gonna.
That's in the reboot kit, and we do these on flash sales too, Lydia, as well. So if I message you and I tell you it's up, girlfriend,
it's up.
That means we do it.
There's so much product. There's so much information.
Which one is what called again, Teresa? The Keto COMT. We have the Keto COMT, and we have the bone broth.
The bone broth is
and
for
the
joint
Signal
health.
OS.
It has, what does it have in it? The bone broth?
Well, it's on the back there, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's specifically.
It's for the skin, muscle, and
yes,
the detox.
It's a detox
it
and a DNA repair.
Joints.
I'm telling you.
Which I need. I know a lot of my ladies have contacted me. They have fibromyalgia. I have fibromyalgia really, really bad as well. I was in a really bad car accident in 2011, and I have neck and back injuries from that. I had all of a sudden got fibromyalgia, and my joints are horrible. So this will help with your inflammation as well for that. Keto COMT. I sleep terrible. Even with the ketones, it has better sleep as well. Many people say that they sleep better than they ever slept. The whole entire, we've been with the company since before they were actually even public. We joined in June of 2015, and they went public in September of 2015. And we were like the first to try it.
Leaps and bounds.
And I'm telling you, the only thing they had was the orange, and then they added on the chocolate swirl, and then we started going into the max flavors and add on from there.
Now, we have a couple of people on the AMP version, and they swear that their skin is so clear from it.
Skin and their nail growth,
their hair
is very, very well. Maybe I always have thick hair, but.
Yeah. I don't have a problem with hair.
We don't have
a problem with color in the hair, but I don't have a problem with hair.
No.
If I could drink a product and my hair would turn dark black again.
Maybe they have something like that.
Yeah, they have. I could use what you use. I'm her hairstylist.
Yes, he is.
But honestly, yeah, the product is second to none.
So if anybody else has any questions at all, please feel free to message us, comment below. Let us know if you need any help in ordering. Y'all was so cute. Y'all.
And we stuck together since 1980. We met.
I was a baby.
It was a day of infamy. Infancy. No, infamy.
Oh,
I robbed
Lord.
the cradle.
You did.
Yeah. But anyway, we have a good time and we like to share the happiness.
So guys, just send us a message. Please like our page, Ketones Changing Lives on Facebook. You'll get all the notifications when the posts go up. Any of our events that take place, you will get notification. That's all right, y'all. I'm getting good at that stuff too from traveling.
We love Texas.
Y'all come back now, you hear?
That's where our proven lab is in Dallas.
Yes.
And if you ever want to see a lab,
Teresa,
oh
there
my
you
God.
go. You got to go to Dallas. You can go to our lab. Next time when I'm in Dallas, we're going to meet up, girl.
right, absolutely. And they always have events in Dallas.
Oh, thanks, Lydia. Yeah. Let
Lydia,
me tell
you're on
you
the
about
plane?
my best friend.
You're on the plane, Lydia, I'm assuming?
Yes, she's traveling.
You're flying? Where does she live? New York.
She lives in New York, but she's coming from Florida.
Oh.
So she was going to join us.
All
All right, guys. Well, I thank you very, very much for joining us. And again, we just want to help make your lives better for health. Also, if you're looking, yes, she's on JetBlue. And if you're also looking, to join another company, I cannot tell you how incredible this company is. You heard a little bit from Pete, but our community is just unbelievable. We have such great people. Our CEO, Brian Underwood, he's amazing. He
One of the hardest
inspires
working
us
guys you wanna
every
meet.
single day. He inspires all of us. And I'm very, very proud, as Pete said. I got first place for highest customer to promoter ratio, so you will be definitely on a winning team if you'd like to join us, and we would welcome you. We're always looking to grow our team. So if you have any questions at all, please drop us a message, send either one of us a message
That's
on
it.
Facebook or the Ketones Changing Lives
And we
page.
answer pretty much right away, so.
Oh, she's only 30 miles from there.
Yeah, there you go.
Are there info packets we can share?
There's information on our Ketones page.
Yep. Yep.
We have all kinds of information on there. They do send, well, I don't know if they send anything out with the Keto West, but we do have a magazine on it also.
Yeah, we do have a magazine. I have to order some more of them. I'm gonna get some more of those. And also, guys, check out the Prove It page on Facebook and like it. There's so much information on there daily that you can get information. And also, we have lives on there with the doctors several times a week.
Right.
Which are very informative, but I also do a lot of times share them onto my timeline, my personal timeline, and also on our Ketones Changing Lives page.
We have like so many doctors on board, and then we also have the guys that are doctors that are creating the product, that do all the design on the product. These guys are young little geniuses.
Yes.
I watched them in Epic in Florida, and I admire such young guys that are so into this.
Smart.
They're smart, but they're driven and they love what they do. When you love what you do, you don't work hard. You enjoy every day. And you can see that they absolutely love their job. And I would love to get up every morning and just smile about what I'm doing. So.
Oh, so Lydia knows people that are, can you link me to the Prove It page? Yep. Lydia, I'll give you that information. I'll send you a message on that. We were in Florida for the big epic event in Boca
Raton, and then
the beginning of February.
And then we were in Fort Lauderdale for a little while just before we went on our cruise.
We travel most of the month in February,
Yeah,
so.
we had a good time.
But that's the nature of the business. You just take your laptop and you can
work
go.
from anywhere.
Poolside.
Poolside with a ketone in our hand. All right, guys.
All right, guys.
We'll let you get back to your evening, and thank you very much for stopping in.
Thank you.
You got that?
Yes, I do.
Bye, guys.
Guys, love you.